Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's Collection. I know I've been a little MIA, but there are a couple of things that have been going on, and I have just decided to kind of take a break from making anything. I've just been focusing on drawing. I've been following this wonderful young lady. Her name is Karen Campbell. Also James Burke, Jane Davenport, The Frugal Crafter, to name a few. And I've been making my own mixed media pictures. I've decided that this is one that I drew. I'll show you the original. And I've used a scrapbook with it. Excuse me, I have a lozenge in my mouth because, as you know, I have allergies. And so I needed one today. These are the ones that I've made so far. This is one. I've been doing the Fab Fun Faces, the 100 challenges of making faces. This oh my god, this digital collection is from TLC Creates. So I just printed it out and teared it up and put it along the side using white cardstock. As you can see, I did that March 4th, the day before my birthday. So I decided that I would just use half of her face to create a journal. Here's another one that I can use in many ways. Here's another one. And I'll be using most of these to create just plain journals. Journals that you can sketch in, journals that you can use watercolor in. And see this one, that's an authentic brooch. And these are the two. This is one that I finished today. And then this one I showed you the big one of. This is a 5x7 journal, 4x6. So those are the ones. This one is the one we're going to do today. But I thought I would show you what I've been keeping myself busy with, because there's not much that I can do without being in pain. Here's my other inexpensive book. This one I add gesso to it and then I create. So here's the one. Whimsical. This one I was following the Frugal Crafter. This one I was following the Frugal Crafter. This one was Karen Campbell. This I actually made. This one I made as well. This one I made as well. And this one I have a video on, except for the added whimsical items, I didn't put that on camera because it does take a long time. It looks like something simple, but it takes a long time. And then this one I used another digital paper that I cut down from TLC, and I made hair and a shirt. And this, if you look on TLC, you'll see that I think they're cities within Italy. I think this one's Verona. I'm not sure, but it is TLC Creates. Plain. This one I did yesterday. She is a goddess emperor. Whimsical. I love the purple and the gray together. Go wild for a while and love you. This one I just sketched it out, and this is the original of the one I showed you. And that's it. Okay. So now we're going to move on to doing putting the cover together. And we'll just do the cover today, and then I'll again, it's going to be blank journals so that you can use them as you'd like. Now, this is a 5x7 journal. It's actually 7 1/4 by 5. I added this piece because I need it to be able to wrap the journal. And what I'm going to do is, once I wrap it, I'll place the picture on top, and that picture has been already Mod Podged. So I'm going to cut this paper right here, and my cutter is to the left of me. It's my big cutter, so I'm going to just use it right here. Let me get rid of this. I have my fan blowing in the back because I can't live without my fan. Okay, so that's going to go like this. And in order to hold that together, I'm just going to use some, what do you call this, ATG? Just to keep that together, because we're going to fold it anyway. Right? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to measure out an inch or 2 inches. That's an inch. Right there. Actually, I have to and then I'm just going to do the edges here. I'll use the good tape on the outside of this so that it's secure. Okay. I'm going to butt it up right against that. Oh, 1 second. The bottom is going to have to be half. Yep. Okay. This bottom doesn't seem to be too straight there. That's okay, we're going to cut that off. Okay, so we're gonna do, we're gonna use and I'm gonna use this to help guide me with the 1/8 of an inch. Right there. Let me turn this around. And then the same thing on this side. I have a little fly in here. I hate those fruit flies. Okay. Now actually, since this is almost half, I'm going to do this one half. Right about there. That's the actual half. Okay. Now I'm going to use my Fiskars trimmer. And I'm just going to butt it up. Well, I can't butt it up. I have to do it right there. Okay. Now, let me stand up and use it this way, like this. Let me see something here. It's definitely square. I'll do it like this. And this doesn't have to be too precise, but I like to get it as precise as I can. And again, we're going to miter the corners. Sometimes, you know, the slant throws me off, the slant of the paper there, but and the reason you leave an eighth is because you don't want your corners showing when you bend the paper. Okay, and hopefully that'll work. And the seam that we attach together will go in the back, and it'll be covered with the artwork. Alright, now I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to go around, and I have my cushiony mat. This is a Fiskars all-purpose mat for heat, for glue, for paint. It's all-purpose, everything. Okay. And I know that this is very thin here, but I like to just kind of score the lines there. Okay. So now we'll just bend it. I do have to add the tape. I extend my tape there so that I can, right here, so that when you fold it up and you push it with your bone folder, you have some glue there that will hold that end in. It feels strange recording because I haven't recorded in some time. Okay. So, just getting this is a Tim Holtz pokey tool. And this is just to remove the tape. This is okay, I didn't cut that. Doesn't really matter. Make sure that that's flat. That's all going to be covered up. The center and then out. So here, when you take this tape off, you're going to fold these ends inward. You see that? And the same thing with this side. And whatever tape is out, you just roll it in and it should be fine. Let me do it this way. Some tape here. Make sure that your mat is clean when you're doing this. And again, excuse my sniffles. you have your cover. See, and here's the line. When you put this on here, it's bigger than the actual book. So it's going to be trimmed down to this size. And that's going to be the back. Okay, so let's see if this is gonna, yeah. Okay, now it's good. So let's put in the centerpiece. Let's see if this one works. It does not. So I will get another sheet. That will work. Okay, and this is 7 1/4. So I'm going to make the length 7. Or rather the height. Let me open this. So we're going to make it 7. Seven. Seven and 3/8, I think. And then the sides are good. Very good. Okay, the sides are actually perfect. It's about 1/8 of an inch on each side. And then top to bottom, I did 7 3/8. So that should work. Okay. Now before I put this down, I would want to I want to use this is frayed burlap on all of the edges. We're at 28 minutes. Let me do this real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I've added tape to the sides of each of the covers and also on the center. And this prevents it from bubbling up because where you don't have glue, the paper is going to bubble up or lift. And then I did it all the way around. I put tape all the way around. And now I'm going to put some of this ATG tape so that the center is covered. You could use glue, but for this purpose I'm going to use ATG just because it's quicker for filming. Okay, now let me remove all of this tape. I think the hardest part is putting this sheet down. Okay, and then I'm going to take this out. When you put this down, just take your time. No need to rush. This is an important step, so you want to make sure that this is placed down securely. Because if you make it wonky, if you make your book lacking, it'll fall apart eventually. Okay. So now I'm going to eyeball up what you need to see, I guess. My head's gonna be in the way. Okay, let's do it here. One there. One there. Just press down. And then I'm gonna let it go. And I'm gonna push upward. And what I did was just put little points, I couldn't even see the points, on the corners so that I know that once I put the paper down there, everything else would fall into place. And again, it's a handmade book, so you're going to find some flaws. And burnish, burnish, burnish. You want that tape to adhere, make contact. Okay. Again. And there is your cover ready to go. Alright, we have made it to 30 minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to go ahead and start the second session for tomorrow on another video. Alright, so I will see you tomorrow, and that is how you do your cover. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon.